Hi there. So the question is, what is grade uh, structure? Here something is grading, and how should I use it? Okay, let's look at that. Let's go to the exam result, and I already have one exam for my class 10, and the type is class test, and just a search. I already have this exam, and if I clicked on details, I will able to enter the marks. So let's say I enter the marks out of 25, let's say 20, and I will put 15 here, and just click on calculate. Well, so um, when I clicked on calculate, if you can see, I got the rank, I got the percentile, percentage, but I do not get the grade. Grade is something like, A grade, B grade, C grade, you know. So how can I um, have these grades? So for that, I need to create a grade structure. Let's go create the grade structure and see how it works. So I'll go to the exam, clicked on grading, and um, clicked on 8 grade level. So let's say this is a class test grade level. Okay. And this should be based on percentage, rank, percentile, and grade base. This is very important. Very important. The percentage based grade boundary or mark based grade boundary. It means the following grade boundary, whatever the grade boundary, the range you're going to create here. Let's say if I want to create a grade range, let's to understand this percentage and mark, let's try to understand this grade boundary. First of all, let's say grade name, let's say A, B, and C. Very simple. Okay. So what is the lower limit and what is upper limit? If I put mark based grade boundary, it means I need to put the lower and upper limit based on the marks. If I have an exam of 50 mark, okay, and then A grade maybe let's say 40 to 50, okay, and then maybe uh, 30 or 25 to 39, okay, and maybe then 0 to 24 would be grade C. Yeah, so this is mark based. But the problem, if you create the mark based grade boundary, this grade boundary cannot be used with the exam which has highest mark as 100 or 80 or 90. Therefore, we recommended to use the grade boundary based on percentage, because irrespective of the exam mark, percentage is always based on 100. So now this grade boundary is based on percentage. So the limit, upper limit and lower limit, everything is between the 100. So let's say 70 to 100, it's a grade, and then maybe 50 to 69 B grade, and maybe 0 to 49, that would be the C grade. That's it. So now, irrespective of the mark, whether exam is 10 mark, 20 mark, 25 mark, 100 mark, 200 mark exams, the grade boundary would be computed or calculated based on the percentage. Okay, let's just click on save, submit, and this grade boundary is created. Now the question is how to use this grid boundary. For that, let's go to exam, click on exam dashboard, and let's select the exam. This is the exam. Here there is no grade level, so I just need to click on grade here, and I select the proper grade level. This is the grade boundary and everything is visible here. Click on save. That's it, done. Okay, now if I click here, I can see the grade boundaries attached there. Now if I go to result and clicked on this is the result, just clicked on result, and if I just clicked on calculate, if you notice here, the system has automatically generated the grade boundary respect to the percentage. If there is 80 percentage, the A grade, 60 percentage, B grade. So this is the way I can create a grade boundary. Okay, well, so another way is very important. Go to the exam type, and for the exam type, this is the exam type class test. For this exam type, I can attach the grade boundary class test. If I do so, what will happen? Whenever I create an exam with the class type, this grade boundary will automatically attach with the exam. Let's see that. I go to the exam and click on exam, clicked on add, quick add. I select the exam type class test, select the class, match the subject, 20 marks, and just click on create and drag and drop. And now if I just clicked here, I can see the grade boundaries created. Similarly, if I clicked on add exam, quick add, now I'm selecting the unit test type. This is the type where the no grade boundary has been attached. So I select the unit type, class 10, maths, 50 mark exam, create, and if I just drag and drop, put it here and click here, can you see the no grade boundary has been, grade level has been attached there. So, if you attach the grade level or grade structure with the exam type, system will automatically create. But you always have freedom to change this grade. You just click here and you can change the and remove the grade, and you can select another grade as well. So this is the way. Grade boundary is very important. It's a very dynamic with different subject. You can create different grade boundaries or grade levels, grade structures, whatever you say. For different exam type, you can choose to have a different grade structures. And for class test, you could have a different. For annual exam, you could have a different. And this is the way it works really great. System will automatically generate the respective grades, and this can also be used with the report card as well. So admin people, this would create various grade boundaries in advance, and this would be a common grade boundary across the year. And there's another practice, like the primary team, they have their own grade boundary, and the secondary team, they own their grade boundary. MBA department have their own grade boundary, and the engineering department, they can have their own grade boundary. So everybody can use their grade boundary and cannot be disturbed other department. So the academic team should create a grade boundary before teachers start creating exams, and they should map the grade boundary with respective exam type as well. Thank you.